Shalom, family. How's everybody today? I pray everybody's doing well. Family, today I want to talk about the dangers of becoming apostate or falling away. In these days, family, there are so many things happening at one time, and it appears to some of us that the Most High is just lying dormant, as if he's doing nothing. And we see these things increase, day by day. And your mind get to wondering, where's the Most High in all this? Is he just going to let this keep happening to us? Is he going to come and save us? Come and get us? Or is he just going to let us perish? And this is exactly what Satan wants you to think. He wants you to not believe in the power and wisdom of the Most High. In fact, he wants you to believe that the Most High don't even exist. There are plenty of people out here pushing that the Most High don't exist. Everything was just happen chance. This whole universe and world itself, it just happened. No intelligent design, nothing. And so, as all these things occur on this earth, all the prophecies being fulfilled, and you're not seeing what you expect to see from the Most High, which he's always doing things, but you just don't recognize it. He's going to fulfill the prophecy, every last bit of it. But we're waiting to see some physical sign or something like that, which they do occur. But man wants you to think that it was something else. When you see all these earthquakes and stuff, they want to contribute it to, that's just natural, it just happened, And they will not recognize or admit on any news media that they give all kind of excuses for these disasters happening around the world and these wars and all that, and they attribute it to something else, anything but the Most High. You will not see no news media say, this kind of feels like punishment or judgment from the Most High. No, they will never say that. Oh, well, if these plates in the ground, they did this and it caused that earthquake. And anything except the Most High. And we see these things happen. And by you paying attention too much to what they say, you kind of begin to believe that. Some of us. That these things just happen. And that kind of thinking leads you to believe, that the Most High don't exist. So, we're going to show proof that he exists. That's easy. But you always have to know that he exists and believe that he is. Because these people will make you think anything. Well, y'all can't see the Most High. You can't see God, so Where's your proof? How do you know he even exists? The very fact that you standing in front of me face to face let me know he exists. Because you here. See? Listen. Family, we can't see oxygen. But we know it exists, right? Because if it didn't exist, neither would we. But we can't see it. Because you can't see something doesn't mean that it don't exist or that it's not happening. If you can't see the Most High's hand in all these things that are taking place, doesn't mean that he's not doing it. Okay? If you were to go into a middle of a desert, there's no other human being within 500 miles of you. You out there by yourself. And you come up on a building of some sort in the desert. Now, you didn't see who built it. Okay? You just know it's there. But the fact that it's being there, it had to have a builder, a creator. It didn't just pop up out the ground. Even though you can't see nobody, you don't know who built it, who designed it. You know that somebody did, or it wouldn't be there. And so when you look at the things of the Most High, the earth itself, you may not see the Most High, but you see his handiwork. That it took intelligence to make these things. Okay? It took intelligence. You know, all the atoms and molecules and all that, they don't have no sense of intelligence. But it was a intelligent design. You know, far as all the cells in your body and atoms and all that, those atoms didn't know where to place themselves. They didn't know, okay, well, it needs to be a heart right here and a lung right here and kidneys here. So they didn't just group together to form a body. You know, and a body with intelligence at that. Okay? It's no such thing as a coincidence with the Most High, family. Is it a coincidence that we're hated by every nation? Is that something that just happened? We're the only people on the planet that every nation hates. Or was that prophesied by the Most High? Okay? I mean, think about it. What have we done to all nations for all of them not to like you, hate you? Nothing. But it was prophesied by the Most High himself that we would be hated of all nations. And we are. So, is that a coincidence? None of us, family, teach our children to sin. We just don't. Unless you're some kind of wicked parent. But they do it. We've all done it. Now, we may be obedient while we're in the presence of our parents, but at some point when we're away from the house or something, we sin. You know, we steal something, we lie, we cheat, all that. Well, your parents didn't teach you that. But the Most High said, we live in sinful flesh. So is that a coincidence that, you didn't teach your children to sin, so how did they end up sinning? Okay? It was because the Most High said it. See, nothing's a accident or just happen. It's a cause, a reason for it to happen. Because man disobeyed the Most High. He rebelled against the Most High. Therefore, sin entered into the world, and we're all in sinful flesh. We don't teach our children to sin. They just do it on their own because they have a sinful nature, flesh. If it's not a creator, then explain all your emotions. How some days, you have fear, then anxiety, then you got joy, and then you got hate. You have a sense of what's right and what's wrong. How do we have all that if we were just some result of some accident, explosion? Where did our emotions come from? Everything that has life came from a living source, family. It's just no way around that. You cannot go and get two dead people, physically dead people, to create a living source, a life. They can't. Okay? Everything that's living came from a living source. If you plant some seeds in the ground that are already dead, those seeds are dead and no good, then you're not going to be able to grow anything. No living vegetables or nothing. You can't plant dead seed and expect for it to produce life. It just won't happen. So there's a lot of reasons why you should even reject that knowledge. You hear atheists talk and all kind of people speak against the Most High and his existence. And if you keep listening to it, family, you eventually fall into that trap. You'll fall into that trap of Psalms 14 and 1. Well, let's read it. Let's read Psalms 14 and 1 to verse 3. The fool has said in his heart, there is no Elohim. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. The Most High looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek the Most High. They are all gone aside, and they are altogether become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. See, you don't want to be one of those fools that eventually say, well, I don't see no sign of no Elohim, no sign of the Most High, all this stuff going on, and I don't see nothing. So maybe they're right. Maybe there is no God. All this stuff that happened, it just happens. Okay? See, and when you begin to think like that, you're getting in a lot of trouble. The Most High definitely exists. Romans chapter 1, verse 18 through 23. For the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. Because that which may be known of Elohim is manifest in them, for the Most High has showed it unto them. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. See, when you look around and see all these things that is, where'd it come from? You know, it had a creator. Trees have life. Where did that life of the tree come from? It's wisdom, knowledge, intelligence. Do you not know that not only are trees provide shade and sort of like a windbreak, but do you also know that trees take in unnecessary carbon dioxide out there? They absorb it. Otherwise, we be breathing in too much of it. It'd be just like you putting a mask on and keeping it all day, and you just sucking back in, your own carbon. So the trees absorb that excess carbon. That's intelligence, family. That's intelligent design. Verse 21. Because that when they knew Elohim, they glorified him not as Elohim, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible Elohim into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds, and four-footed beasts, and creeping things. See, men don't believe in the Most High, but they make all these images patterned after other things on the earth, and worship it. Just done change the Most High into some kind of statue or a four-footed beast and things like that, all kind of idols and images. And let them tell it. Man created the Most High, not the other way around. The Most High didn't create man, man created him. See? John chapter 20, verse 29. Mashiach said unto him, talking to Thomas, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet believe. Family, we're in a better position faith-wise than Thomas was. Mashiach said, yeah, you believe because you seen me. But blessed are those who believe and haven't. See, we haven't seen, family, but we believe. And we're blessed in that belief. So we can't let people destroy our belief and faith in Mashiach, in the Most High. I don't care what happens on this earth. You can't never lose sight of that. We believe. We walk by faith, not by sight. Okay? Psalms 19:1 says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament shows his handiwork. Just look up, family. Just look up. You have a moon. You have stars. You have the sun. And they do what they supposed to do year in, year out. Can that be the result of an accident or intelligence? Okay. The seasons. They change every year when they supposed to. And there's nothing man can do to stop the seasons from changing. Now, he can create things to make some kind of bad weather or something like that. He can't change the season. You know, in the fall, the trees start dropping their leaves. Okay, but soon as spring hits, which that's when our New Year starts, in April, not in January. That's the world's New Year. Well, how can that be a New Year and everything's dead? You know, the grass is brown, the trees have dropped their leaves. What is, how is that something new in January? That's not the New Year. But when our New Year starts, things have come back to life. The grass is turned back green. The trees are blossoming again. That's new. They renewed themselves. Okay? It's just like they were dead and rose again to new life. Like we do when we accept Mashiach. We die, one person, old man, and we arise as new. Okay, same design. So we don't go by the world's New Year. You know, January 1, that's a new year. No, I doubt it. This is a question the Most High asked Job. Job 38:4. He said, where was you when I laid the foundations of the earth? He said, declare it if you have understanding. See? Letting Job know, you know, where were you at? You know? When I did this. You know? Job called himself trying to counsel the Most High. And the Most High said to him, who is this that tries to counsel me without understanding? See? Acts 17:29 says, being the children of the Most High, we ought not to think that the divine nature is like gold or silver or stone, an image formed by the art and thought of man. See? People try to put the Most High in a box. They try to limit the Most High. And the main reason for it is people think of the Most High as a man instead of a spirit. And so man has limitations. But the Most High doesn't. See, when they read the scriptures and they see the images that the Most High portrayed to his prophets of himself, and they say he had hair white as snow and skin and all this color. Well, those are visions, folks. They have never seen the Most High. He's not a man. He's not a body. He is a spirit. He exists everywhere at the same time. Those were just visions, what he wanted them to see. Okay? It's not exactly how he looks. Now, when Mashiach was among us, he looked just like whatever the people said he looked like, because he was there in the flesh among them. You know, he probably had the same color skin and everything else. That was a real body. It wasn't nothing fake. We know because that body was put to death. It bled. So it was a real body. With the fullness of the Most High in it. Okay? As he told you, no man can take my life from me. You know, I just lay it down on my own. They couldn't have killed him if they wanted to, if that wasn't the purpose of him coming, to die for our sins. But in essence, no, the Most High is not a body. He is the force that everything depends on for existence. Once again, I would say, if the Most High withdrew his spirit right now from the earth, everything would cease to exist, including me and you. We have life because of his spirit. Okay? Let's read Hebrews 7:3. Now this is talking about Melchizedek, which most people don't know that Melchizedek was Mashiach before he came to be among us in the flesh through the birth. Okay? But let's read it anyway. You would understand it probably when we read it, or ask the Most High to show you. Hebrews 7:3. Let's look at the description. Without father, without mother, without descent, having neither beginning of days nor end of life, but made like unto the Son of the Most High, abideth a priest continually. Is not Mashiach our high priest? Okay? Did he have a father or a mother or beginning of days or ending of days? Absolutely not. Okay? Family, you can blow every fuse in your brain trying to figure this out. You know. Well, where did the universe come from? You know. Where did the Most High come from? See? Those kind of questions, which you're not going to get no answer to because nobody knows. That hasn't been revealed. Now, I suppose maybe when we go into the kingdom and we're in different bodies, glorified bodies, that he'll make known to us a lot of things that we don't know now. But right now, we accept it as what it is. He exists. That's it. You know, I'm not about to end up in no straitjacket trying to figure that out. All right? He exists. I believe it. That's it. Let's read Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. This is the Most High talking to Moses. And the Most High said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you. Family, you can't take I am that I am and twist it around and make nothing else out of it. He is what he is. You can't explain it. You can't dissect that. He is what he is. He exists. He's always existed. Okay? He is what he is. End of story. Did not Mashiach say the same words when he was talking to the Pharisees? When he said, before Abraham was, I am. Remember that? In other words, he's saying, before Abraham was even on this, I existed eons ago. Before Abraham was, I am. Family, I am. That's something, you just can't break down and try to figure that out. He is self-existent, all-knowing, omnipresent, has no beginning or ending, Alpha and Omega. That's it. Psalms 33, verse 13-14. The Most High looketh from heaven. He beholds all the sons of men. From the place of his habitation, he looketh upon all the inhabitants of the earth. The Most High sees it all, family, at the same time. Does that sound like a man to you, or something that's in a body? When a body limits you, we're in bodies. We can only be in one place at one time. I can't sit here in Texas and be in Oklahoma at the same time. I'm limited. Time and space limits me. The Most High is outside of time. It has no effect on him. He created time. Okay? Psalms chapter 90, verse 2. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever had formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art the Most High. Everlasting to everlasting. Before anything was, the mountains and anything else, even light itself. Psalms 102, verse 25 through 27. Of old hast thou laid the foundation of the earth, and the heavens are the work of thy hands. They shall perish, but thou shalt endure. Yea, all of them shall wax old like a garment. As a vesture shalt thou change them, and they shall be changed. But thou art the same, and thy years shall have no end. See, there's no ending to the Most High. He's forever. And when we get to the kingdom and we're changed, we'll be forever. See, there's just things right now, family, that we probably couldn't handle it if we knew it. So the Most High will keep things that we can't handle right now in these flesh bodies. Mashiach made the statement before. See, there's things that I could say right now, but you won't be able to handle it right now. See? So there are things that the Most High just doesn't give us right now, family. We probably couldn't be able to handle it, because if we knew all that we want to know or all that is about the Most High, we'd probably end up in a psych ward somewhere. Revelations 10:7. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of Elohim should be finished, as he has declared to his servants, the prophets. See, when it's all over, family, we'll understand and we'll know what we need to know. You know. If we read 1 John chapter 3, verse 2, it says, Beloved, now are we the sons of Elohim, and it does not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. See, he's just saying we don't know what we're gonna be, you know, but we know that when we see him, you know, we'll see him as he is. Okay. Revelation 1:8. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Most High, which is, which was, and which is to come, the Almighty. See, family, he always existed. We don't have an answer for that, not yet. Unless that's something he's going to reveal to us in the kingdom. We can't answer that. We just have faith. We know that he exists. We just look around at ourselves. We look at life. We look at the design and creation of animals and humans. That's enough to know that it had an intelligent creator. Who knew what all to equip these bodies with. He equipped them with an immune system. He knew there was going to be germs and bacteria around, so he equipped us with an immune system to take care of it. Family, we bombarded every single day of your life by bacteria and viruses. But if they are naturally occurring virus, then your body is equipped to handle it. Now, the only way your immune system would not handle it, if it is made in a lab, okay? It's not real. It's made. So your immune system will react to it, but it will react in error. Okay, it may overreact because it's nothing that's natural, that naturally occurs. Okay, that's where the problem lies. Our immune systems were perfect. You know, the Most High designed our bodies perfectly. But it's the wicked, you know, that creates things that would harm you. Isaiah 40:28. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting Elohim, the Most High, the creator of the ends of the earth, faints not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. Okay? Isaiah 43:10. You are my witnesses, says the Most High, and my servant whom I have chosen, that you may know and believe me, and understand that I am He. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. See? There is nothing else, family. There is no coincidences. Is it a coincidence that Judah, us, ended up in slavery in the four corners of the earth? Is that just something that just happened? Oh, everybody decided they want to enslave us. So, don't worry about it. It just happened. No special reason for that happen. No, it happened because the Most High said it was going to happen, and He allowed it to happen because of our disobedience. Okay? Why out of all the people on the earth, 7 billion people, why are we, the melanated people, hated by every nation? Now you're going to tell me that's just a coincidence, it just happened, or it's not prophecy, and it's not behind our disobedience. There is a creator. There is Elohim. Okay? So, what Satan wants to do is to get you in doubt. He brings forth all these evils at one time. I mean, it's about 15 or 20 things going on at the same time right now. All kind of things. Famine. War. Did not Mashiach tell you about these in Matthew chapter 24? Did he not say it? So, is it just a coincidence that they're happening? You know, somebody was able to orchestrate this. Okay? Or is it because of the Most High's word, His prophecy? We shouldn't be surprised at what's happening now, family, because we had the inside scoop. We don't need the news media to tell us nothing about what's going on and what's going to happen. We got the inside scoop. We got the news flash long time ago. It's written. Just read the whole chapter of Matthew 24. We knew it before it was a news media of what things that were going to come up on the earth. And they're going to get worse. He said this is just the beginning of sorrow. So, yes, the Most High does exist. Okay? So don't get dismayed and fearful and doubtful because the Most High is not working in the way that you think He ought to work. Okay? He's moving the pieces around just like it need to be moved. And furthermore, family, we have to be careful what we wish for. Okay? Because if the Most High were to just fully rain down His judgment right now, would we be ready? See? So He knows the right time to do that. I mean, I know we're wishing for a stop to all this and the evil, wickedness, people and all this stuff, but if He were to drop judgment right now, would we get caught up in it? Because we haven't really got our stuff together yet. So let's not rush the Most High. He's doing it at a pace that needs to be done. And so you kind of have to open up your spiritual eyes to see it. So, that's pretty much all I wanted to say today, family. Just don't start doubting because you don't see the things that you want to see right now. But all the time, the Most High is at work to bring about what He desires. And His main desire is to take down all these wicked governments and restore us to being the head and not the tail. This is why all this has to happen. All these kingdoms has to fall. They will not still be in operation when we're back as the head and not the tail. Okay? Okay, family. I'll talk to you on the next video. Shalom.